fellow fan geeks, it's your fangirl Teal'c, and it's time for the Season 2 finale of Stargate SG-1. Let's do this! I'm super excited to share some designs from our merch store. Show your fan geek pride with official fan geek merch on shirts, caps, bags, and more. Check out our new designs. We've got classic gate quotes we love, like "Calm up" and "Indeed." If you have a custom design you'd like to see, please let us know in the comments below. Now back to the reaction. Oh no. What have we done now? This does not look promising. Is that a casket? It's not a sarcophagus.
Begin cryo reversal.
Beginning reversal?
Wait, are these the Tolan?
Chamber opening.
Ruh-roh.
It's okay, Colonel O'Neill. You're in the SGC. You're gonna be fine. No, don't try to speak, Colonel. Give it some time.
Welcome back to the land of the living, Colonel. I'm Major General Teal'c. This is Dr. Raleigh.
Maybe we can try to answer some of the questions that are probably weighing heavily on your mind.
First of all, I regret to inform you that everyone in your team, Dr. Daniel Jackson, Captain Samantha Carter, and a Jaffa named Teal'c, are all deceased.
As a matter of fact, I imagine everyone you ever knew is probably gone now.
You see, Colonel, the year is now 2077.
Well, that's a problem. Problem and a lie, I have a feeling.
How are you feeling, Colonel?
Like I was dead.
Bit confused. Understandable. You've been in cryogenic hibernation for almost 79 years.
Wow.
That's a good question. We were hoping you could tell us.
You were sent back to the Stargate already frozen. We're guessing by some advanced culture. Your CO at the time, General Hammond and Dr. Fraser, felt that to thaw you without the proper technology would probably kill you. They put you in a deep freeze until such time as the technology was developed to safely revive you.
Colonel, do you have any idea what happened to you on that planet?
That's a good question.
No, ma'am. General, I'd prefer not to answer any more questions. Walk around a little, get my bearings.
Of course. A good idea, actually. I'd be happy to show you the rest of the facility. You can disconnect him from these machines for a limited time, can't you, Doctor?
For an hour or so. But he needs the romantic infusion for his tissues to recover properly.
Well, I'll have him back in less than an hour.
Uh-oh.
SG-14, 5 minutes, level 6.
Does it change much?
There's no place like home's.
How many SG teams are there now, sir?
28 here on Earth, another 10 occupying off-world colonies.
Occupying?
So we finally did that, huh? Populated other planets.
Affirmative.
General, what happened to my team?
They didn't make it.
I got that. They didn't make it back through the gate, didn't survive the thawing process. What?
Their bodies were sent back, but they were already dead. I'm sorry, Colonel. It was a long time ago.
Maybe for you.
Yesterday for him. 10 minutes ago. For all he knows. He walked through the gate and just walked back. You're telling me they haven't upgraded the gate? I mean, we know by the end of 10 years it's been completely
So, Colonel,
overhauled.
do you have any recollection of what happened on your last mission?
Wish I did, sir. I remember Intel suggested the planet we were going to was ruled by a Goa'uld. But I don't remember anything after we stepped through that gate.
Can you think of any reason why the Goa'uld might have saved your life and sent you back?
Certainly not their MO.
We feel whoever did help you was able to beat back the Goa'uld in order to do so. We'd love to know who could do that.
So would I, sir.
We have a new technology that might help you remember. We'd like to give it a try if you feel up to it.
SG-22, prepare for embarkation.
Sure.
We'd like to get started right away. Our outpost planets are at war with the Goa'uld, and frankly, we're losing.
It's the advanced knowledge I have now.
Years ago can help us now.
I remember watching this originally. I was on the phone actually
The
watching.
technology was a gift from the Teal'c.
Yes. Actually watching something with another person, whether I was on the phone with them, on the computer with them, on the camera with you. I'm a gabber. I'm a talker. Through best friend next to me on Buffy. Whole 9 yards. Always have been. And I remember watching this episode the first time, now that we're getting into it, and being on the phone with M going, this doesn't make any sense. This obviously isn't real, but what are they trying to find out from him? I don't get it. I don't get it.
We're still friends with them, huh?
Oh, yes. It's been quite a beneficial alliance.
Just not much help in the outpost colonies, I take it?
No.
Ow! God, what is that?
It's okay, Colonel, it's in. That's all the pain you'll feel.
What a shame.
That looks gold.
As the Teal'c explained it, this device stimulates the memory centers of your mind and then amplifies it. Sort of like a capacitor for thought. And when it's hooked up to this device here, it projects what the mind's eye is seeing holographically.
Beautiful.
Now all you have to do is focus your thoughts and guide the right memories to the surface.
How do I do that?
We'll lead you through it. It's kind of like a high-tech version of hypnosis. We've introduced a very light sedative through those tubes, and you should be feeling the
Lovely.
effects by now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Hijack is always fun.
Start by concentrating on what race or culture you
RDA
can pick
loves
up
to
from
play
your travels.
groups.
That might have the technology to defeat the Goa'uld and cryogenically suspend you.
Silly is evidently his default.
Knox did.
Okay, the Nox. Were they medically advanced?
they could revive their dead.
Ah, so this is going to be a recap.
They could make themselves invisible?
Not just themselves.
Before you go, O'Neill, there is something we would have you see.
Our entire civilization.
Fear not.
We are safe.
Colonel O'Neill, was it the Nox who sent you here?
I don't remember.
But they have the technology to make themselves invisible. Could be a very powerful weapon against the Goa'uld, could it not?
Probably. But they'd never use it in that manner. The Nox wouldn't even fight in self-defense.
Can you think of anyone else who could have defeated the Goa'uld?
The Asgard.
You really don't want to get Thor involved.
Aye. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is Thor's chariot.
An Asgard mothership. I've heard them described in Jafar legend.
Wow. Like, nope. You don't belong here. You know the rules. This is a protected planet. I keep waiting for the doctor to jump out and tell them that they've defied some treaty of the whatever. The Asgard. The amount of fanfic where people are disturbed by the fact that they have bred themselves or genetically altered themselves to the point that they have no genitalia
The Asgard.
or mouths
Thor's
or other.
right?
You have heard of us.
Nothing but good things.
We have studied your race closely.
What did you learn?
That your species has great potential.
That's good.
Great potential. That's good.
Understand this. There was once an alliance of 4 great races in the galaxy. The Asgard, the Nox,
Met
Met
them.
them.
the Furlings,
Don't know them.
We never met
and
them.
the Ancients, the builders of the Stargates.
It's a pretty heady group.
Your race has much to prove before we may interact on that level.
Look. You all seem to be quite wonderful people. But you folks should understand.
We're out there now.
We're out there now. And we might not be ready for a lot of this stuff. But we're doing the best we can.
Jake on it. It's weird and probably a little slimy and clammy. But, man,
You have already taken the first steps towards becoming the 5th race.
it was kind of an awesome episode, I'm not gonna lie. Just that moment, I guess, was an awesome part.
Part of an alliance. What is this place?
I believe this room is some sort of meeting place where 4 alien races, denoted by the symbols and distinctive writing on the walls, would gather, possibly to share knowledge or discuss relations like a United Nations of the Stars. Catherine agrees.
You're right. I would have.
This looks familiar.
Touch it.
Wow!
It's a language.
It's beautiful.
Daniel, does this mean anything?
Well, if this was a mecca of sorts, an alien United Nations, this has to mean something.
I know this.
Of course. High school chemistry.
1 proton, 1 electron, hydrogen.
Beryllium. Sodium.
Silver, iron, barium, xenon.
Of course! How do you ensure universal communication? You reduce the method of communication to the most basic elements common to everyone and everything that exists in the universe. Jack, this is a true universal language.
How do you speak with it?
He's had enough for now. Let's let him rest.
Thank you, Colonel. Good work.
Uh-oh.
We'll resume later.
Someone's gonna pinch that off. Wait a minute. Danny! I thought they just kept Jack hostage.
It's okay, Dr. Jackson. You're in the SGC. You're gonna be fine. This one has an aquid in her system, so keep her a little more dosed. It's okay, Dr. Carter. You're in the SGC. You're gonna be fine.
SG-1.
I'm afraid they didn't make it, Captain. I'm sorry.
Oh no. Poor Sam.
There. How does that feel, Captain?
Okay. It hurts a little. Listen, is this really necessary?
Well, it's important that we know who would have the technology to do this.
Why?
Because, Captain Carter, anyone with that technology would be a very powerful ally against Apophis.
Apophis? Isn't he dead?
Well, of course he is. We're merely trying to stimulate the region of your memory that involves doing battle with the Goa'uld. It might help us in our current battles.
Okay, well, we did fight the Goa'uld a lot.
Tell me how you defeated Apophis.
Well, we gated to what we thought was their home base, but we ended up on a Goa'uld mothership.
Sarcophagus.
Oh, great. More snake heads. Teal'c, any idea which one's in here?
Yep.
Teal'c?
We're not on a planet, are we?
That is correct. It appears we were aboard a Goa'uld transport vessel.
That jolt was...
Hyperlaunch.
Wait. She's taking them way back there. Am I out of sequence, or...
Shield generators are far below. There. In the very bowels of the ship. We must climb down several decks, through the length of the ship. Then taking our weapons, we must...
Death fighters, that's right.
Time is up. We have got to go.
Punch it.
Very impressive, Captain. The end of Apophis.
Well, the beginning of the end, yes. His forces were so weakened that another Goa'uld eventually got him.
So if it wasn't Apophis, what other Goa'uld could it be?
Well, there seems to be a lot of them. Sokar.
Equal of the tower. You have taken what is mine. For this, you will be destroyed.
Sokar happens to be one of the scarier.
Harrower.
Dare challenge me?
Thinking about it?
That was badass.
You'll pay for this insolence!
And then, of course, there's Hathor.
Oh, she is a
She almost succeeded in doing some pretty
basket
big
full
damage.
of monkeys.
We must praise you and gift you a great honor.
Yeah, I'm sure that'd be just great, but not right.
Problematic. Oh, that's right. Mother of the Top.
Do not worry yourself. You will enjoy the rich rewards that come with what we are giving you. You will cherish the good health and long life that goes with being.
Hathor's first new Jafar.
That was so gross and creepy. There is absolutely nothing he dislikes more.
We demand that the woman you call Carter be brought before us so that we may gain retribution.
Captain Carter does deserve to be punished, my queen, but she does not know what she is doing. I beg of you to show mercy.
She deserves no mercy from us. She will make amends with her death.
I don't think so.
You have failed us, our love. You will not fail us again.
Not wrong. She is like not having it.
Get these airmen out of here. Daniel, let's go. Move it.
She got up and walked away.
What's wrong? Nothing. I really need to know exactly what happened to my friends.
As I said, they were sent back through the gate. They were already dead. That's all I know.
What about General Hammond?
Well, I'm happy to report he lived to a ripe old age of 93.
So everyone I ever knew basically is gone.
I'm afraid so.
It's okay, it's okay. You're in the SGC, Teal'c.
Good to have you back, too.
General Hammond.
Easy, easy.
Where are the rest of SG-1?
Good question. We were hoping you could tell us.
That's not good.
When you didn't return, we sent SG Teams 3 and 7 after you. They found you lying next to the Stargate. There was no trace of Colonel O'Neill, Captain Carter, or Dr. Jackson. We assumed they were captured.
You have no memory of this, Teal'c?
I do. It was a mixture of horse and serpent guards. A very unusual combination.
Serving what Goa'uld?
That I do not know. General Hammond, I will return to the planet immediately to search for the answers.
Can't let you do that, Teal'c.
General Hammond, I will not remain idle while my friend may be in danger on this planet.
Teal'c, you've been unconscious for 3 weeks.
That is not possible. My symbiote would have awakened me long before the period of 3 weeks.
You were barely alive, Teal'c. With substantial internal injury.
Dr. Fraser spent most of the 3 weeks at your side. I'm convinced it was her refusal to give up that kept you alive.
That makes no sense.
I am in your debt, Dr. Fraser. General Hammond, permit me to return to this planet to search out my friends. If their bodies were not found by my side, then they are prisoners.
If they're prisoners, they're long gone from that planet. We sent out UAVs, balloons, our best rescue teams, found nothing but scorched earth. There was no trace of them. They could be moved to any Goa'uld stronghold. You'd be searching for a needle in a very large haystack.
General Hammond would never say these things.
But I must try.
Teal'c, I understand your desire to do something, anything for SG-1. I feel the same way, but I cannot expend any more resources on this. I'm sorry. Request denied.
If the people of the Tari have given up hope on SG-1, then it is with great regret that I must leave this world and return to my people.
You mean you want to leave the SGC?
Yep.
That is correct.
He was only there for
I
O'Neill.
can't let you do that, Teal'c. I won't let you do it.
General Hammond, I hereby respectfully inform you that I must take my leave of the SGC. Therefore, I am no longer under your command.
I can't allow you to do that. You represent too great a security risk.
General Hammond, I would die before divulging any information concerning this world. I believe you know that.
Yes, I do.
I will depart in 1 hour.
Oh, something ain't right. Something ain't right. Yep, Jack said, nope, this ain't happening.
Tell McCree, make Teal'c.
Rock, 3 no, make Tau.
That's Goa'uld. You're speaking Goa'uld. Sorry, I pronounced it wrong.
Chevron 4 engaged. Chevron 5 engaged.
Teal'c, you will be missed.
I've learned much from you, General Hammond. For that, I thank you.
Chevron 6 engaged.
I've learned a lot from you too, Teal'c. So we're even on that count.
Chevron 7 locked.
Take care of yourself.
Poor Teal'c.
At ease.
Looks just like the SGC, right? It's the same. Not so much, my dudes. Really? Oh. Oh. That's a mothership. That's a really badass recreation for a mothership. Just like, what? The elaborate what they went through in order to capture SG-1 and get all this information and do all of this stuff is just nutsoid. And they're right. It is a mismatch of guards that makes no sense. Who has brought them together like that? Who has conquered that many? And not re-outfitted them? Isn't that a big deal to have your own guards look like your guards? You're wandering around a gold place in white. Something in your head. Get that thing out of your head! Oh, another SGC. Yep, it's another SGC. You found Sam. Leave it to Jack to improvise weapon. Dead.
Get out of there!
That's exactly what he doesn't want to relive.
Goes right through his shoulder into the concrete.
Yeah. These things have a nasty habit of going off when you least expect it. Try not to think too much. They're Goa'uld, Carter.
Daniel, Teal'c.
Don't know yet. Think you can walk?
The drugs must have prevented me from sensing the Naquadah.
Trade clothes with that guy.
Yeah, trade clothes with that guy. She apparently had no clothes.
Sure looks like the SGC.
Give it about 5 minutes.
This looks just like...
Don't think about it. You'll set that thing off.
Can't we take these things off?
I don't know. You tell me. Mine seem pretty deep.
Yeah, you're right. Pulling them out might cause some pretty nasty collateral damage.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Nah. Don't collateral damage an astrophysicist's brain, okay?
Daniel. I don't understand. They said,
They're Goa'uld, Daniel.
what year is it?
1999, more than likely.
So this is all a hoax.
Big hoax. I'd say so.
I have more questions, but that can wait.
I love how Daniel just accepts shit. He's like, yeah, okay. This is our life. There are memes about how often Daniel dies, or is presumed dead. But there are also memes.
This facade is obviously part of a bigger Goa'uld facility. Complete with
There are also
horses
memes,
circling
excuse me,
around.
about Him getting
Of
kidnapped
course,
and or
certainly
taken
is
hostage.
kind of an odd alliance, isn't it?
And that there are rules that Daniel and Rodney McKay cannot be on the same team or in the same group because they will inevitably end up
Never seen
kidnapped
this
and
place
or
so
captured.
deserted.
And every time they are,
They figure they don't need
that
to
is
keep up
what
the act if
happens.
we're unconscious.
It's fake.
Shit, I burnt myself earlier and I just scratched the scab off. Sorry guys. It's been bothering me this whole time.
I don't understand. Who would have spent enough time on the base to be able to reproduce it in this kind of detail? You don't think Apophis...
Silence! I knew it!
Oh, I was so hoping never to see you again.
But we have indeed missed you, our beloved.
Daniel, don't let her breathe on you.
Do you think that we would go to these lengths if you were not already immune to that organism? Do you like our guards? We managed to lure them from the remote outposts of our enemies. We are quietly building our forces before the System Lords even know that we are alive. But doing so is difficult when we have to operate with limited knowledge of the state of the Empire.
Let me take a guess. It's just a wild guess. But that's where we come in, right?
We know more than you do.
Perhaps. We are prepared to offer you a life of luxury as servants in our royal court.
Oh, thanks.
Sharing information. Deny us, and you will not enjoy the alternative.
You know, you really should do something about the breath.
How do we contact the Asgard so that we might align with their forces?
Try Roswell, little place in New Mexico.
Wow.
What is the sequence of numbers necessary to open the barricade protecting your Stargate?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you that.
If you will not give us the information that we desire, we do have another means of retrieving it. An opportunity has presented itself at a most fortuitous time. Our friend here is ready for a host. Tell us, which one of you shall it be?
Of course. Alright guys, what do you think? Comment below, let me know. Did you know it was Hathor? Love to hear your thoughts. Okay, remember to like this video. If you're not already a fellow fan geek, why not? It's free and it really helps us out so very much. We appreciate each and every one of you. And it means so very much help to the channel. As always, hit that notification bell with your notifications turned on so that you know every time we drop a new video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!